washed my hands with love and woke up with a stain. Been trying to bleed with no pain, but is that you? Knocking again at my door again. Here I am, naked, a mouth with no language, but you read me. And you sweet meat, so you eat me, but I'm concrete, so you leave me, and there I go. Wingless and squirming, magnified and burning, and there you go. Knocking, asking if I got enough room for two. Nigga, ain't I leave enough room for you? Come on. Ain't I bend and you spread and me knees and you bend? This house ain't no home, just you dead and me alone, and we do this. We do this all night long until the street lights come on and I'm left all alone after you said you wouldn't go. Now I'm cursing through your phone like a song that I wrote that you told. Now I'm slow, but I like that. And you text me, so I write back because I just need you to know that I'm willing. Hands covered in red paint, boy, girl, I'm spilling, and you're leaving, so I'm pleading, please, just kiss me to stop the bleeding. I say love you. You say like me. I say gone again, and you say likely, but that's just like me. Body laid out in fractions, and you just divide me. Can't even tell you where my mind be. My mama say I'm crazy. My daddy say I'm lazy, and you, well, you just don't say anything. Well, I think maybe, quite possibly, I might just be someone you want to wake up next to in the morning, but what is the morning anyway but a kick and a sway while I'm already late, and washing my hands has become the mantra for the day because I'm just trying to get you off of me because I already offered me and you didn't take it, so now I'm naked, covered in all this wet red language, and I think maybe, quite possibly, I might just be the only body left with enough room for me. And what would that even mean? To be in love and to be alone, to have a heart but to have no bones. Damn, this sounds like a song I wrote that you told. Now I'm smoke and I swim while you float, and all of this is just leading me to believe that forever isn't even a real thing. Why is it only while covered in blood do you notice me? Once I washed my hands with love and woke up with this stain. I've been trying to bleed with no pain. I swear I've been trying to bleed with no pain. I swear I've been trying to bleed quietly, internally, with no pain. But is that you? Knocking again? Tanya Maria McFarland. This poem is entitled, Auntie Pearl Catches Her Nephew Crying After She Just Got Done Greasing the Last Bit of Her Scalp with Coconut Oil and Wrapping Her Hair with bobby pins in preparation for bed. Yes. Boy, is that you crying? Boy, that best not be you crying again. Using all the magic I gave you to conjure yourself up some pitiful river. Look at you. Getting these puddles all over my tile floor. What? You trying to be a body of water now? You think that would help? Allowing someone to sink inside you? As if drowning them is the only way to take a man's breath away. Listen, using thirst as leverage ain't never been the cure for drought. All them men gonna do, all them men gonna do is drink from you until all that's left is the gutted canyon you started with, and there you go. Listening for echoes again. Just because his voice returns to at night doesn't mean it's meant to be, silly. It just means you got a ghost. What? You weren't listening when I told you how to get rid of those? You thought those spirits I spoke of were a joke? Now look at you. A shipwreck stuffed inside a glass bottle. Spinning yourself in circles till you land on the right set of lips. Boy, ain't nobody trying to rest their head in a place where the walls shake. Well, you get all panting like that anyway, huh? You too busy dunking your head underwater to hold on to breath. Boy, what is with you and all these men? Got them spilling all over you. Spilling all out. You got cracks in places God meant for flesh. What kind of church is you? Your mama never teach you how to pray? Or is God just another man you can't get to stay? What about your daddy? You still love him? He was the first man you ever loved long before you fell out that mouth. The first boy you ever fucked. Man, you got here speaking with some borrowed time. Try to convince yourself that your name is just a small trick of the breath, only searchful in the dark, turning your body into a noise, only whimpered in the presence of heat. And believe me, I know just how sad it must be, child, to be a thing in constant need of translation. But remind me, what was this boy's name again? The one that got you rattling like a pot of 2 loose screws? Do you even remember his name, child? Did he even have a name, child? Did he even have a mouth? Shit, I fucked a man with no eyes before, but never a man with no mouth. I suppose both things. Take away a part of the face, and suddenly he's not the man you brought home with you. No, now he's a burglar out to steal something from you, as if you didn't leave all the doors unlocked in your house on purpose. See, this is how the blood begins to get confused, boy. Not sure what belongs inside his body or within your own hands, but you're young, right? So you don't know much about the blood like I do, but if you're gonna love the beast, child, you best learn quickly how to bleed. So this is, it's a little embarrassing, you know, and extremely unprofessional, but Tim is running just a little bit late. He sent me here to tell you that he's currently the color blue. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means either. He told me a poetry crowd would just get it. Would assume the color blue is just a metaphor for the rain. That he's just out somewhere with a bucket collecting enough for himself to replenish all y'all with. But truth be told, that's just some bullshit. Because I woke up in Tim's bed this morning and we cried together until we exhausted the sky of water, and there was nothing blue about it, you know. just a body unfurling its own wet ghost. So I don't know why he's fronting on forecasts, or worse, got me out here lying on the rain as if she ain't used to bearing such burdens in the first place. But in all seriousness, Tim will be here soon. He's probably just caught up in somebody's mouth as usual. Silly ass, always worried about what somebody got to say about him. He knows all the words in the world, but obsessed with picking at thorns of some random nigga's feet. I swear, it's like he hoards poison inside of him just to recruit lovers that'll suck the blood out, as if there's ever been anything romantic about bleeding. And personally, I ain't got the time, but that's just me. A building with too many pricks, some would say, but honestly, I just don't see a need for doors. It's like a mouth you own, but everyone else can open, and what is there to say about the body then? But don't get me started telling you how to build your house. Real talk. When I first met him, he was actually a house. Yeah, no, not an actual house. This is not a metaphor. See, I'm not a poet, Tim is. When I met him, he was a structure meant to live in. That is until someone died there. I don't know who. He never told me. I used to question as to why his hands were always so dirty after writing, but I guess that's what happens when you spend your time digging graves. Shit, that's probably why he's late, but this is all just speculation. Don't listen to me. Me? I guess I did introduce myself now. Who am I really without Tim here to define me? What is a body that you cannot name? And what is a name anyway but a child's first lesson in prisons? And I've been thinking a lot about abolition lately. And I've been thinking a lot about Tim lately and how he's only late because he has yet to arrive, and you can interpret that however you like, but truth is, I'm just waiting for this world to end so I can finally begin. Woo!